The committee is resumed. Members, when we suspended last night, we were considering Part 1 of the Housing Legislation Amendment Bill. Chris Hipkins has the call and has 2 minutes 50 seconds remaining.
Thank you, Mr Chairman.
Chris Hipkins.
Mr Chairman, the question that I was asking the Minister before we broke last night was, why are we here when the government have known about this issue and could have resolved it long before now? Phil Goff, the aspiring mayoral candidate in Auckland, pointed this out to the government back in May, and it has taken now until September for them to bring something to the House to deal with the issue, and they're now trying to rush it through all stages under urgency. But the question that I have for the Minister relates to the regulatory impact statement on page 2 of the regulatory impact statement around the expansion of special housing areas. It notes that the 213 SHAs in existence now are expected to yield around or over 70,000 homes. 3/4 of those will require around 10% of the homes within that development to be affordable. So let's do some crude maths on those numbers. 3/4 of the 70,000 homes is 52,500. 10% of that, which was the component of those 70,000 homes that will actually end up being affordable, is just over 5,000. So basically what the government is saying is that 5,000 affordable houses is enough. 5,000 affordable houses is enough. Let's look at the population growth in Auckland. The population growth in Auckland has been well over 100,000 since the last census, probably more than that. The age demographics in Auckland, in the most recent census that I was able to get my fingers on right before this debate started, is that there were in 2006 110,000 New Zealand Aucklanders between the ages of 20 and 35. So that's the aspiring first home buyer age bracket. 110,000. Now, by the 2013 census, it will be significantly more. I couldn't get those stats right before I stood up to speak. But so basically what the government is saying is that 5,000 new homes is enough for the over 100,000 young buyers, young aspiring first home buyers to get their first step on the property ladder. It's simply not right. It's simply a fiction. So the question I have to the government is, why is this it? Why are they coming to the House and wanting to extend special housing areas, which the Labour Party is voting in favour of this part of the bill because we support the continuity here. We want to make sure that we don't end up with developments being stalled or anything like that. But where's the rest of the plan? Where's the plan that's actually going to result in enough affordable housing for all of the aspiring first home buyers in Auckland who want to buy them? Because 5,000, which is basically what this bill amounts to, 5,000 new affordable homes isn't going to cut it. It isn't going to be enough. So I'd like to hear from the Minister why they think that that is sufficient and what other work they are doing to meet the demographic projections in Auckland that will result in increasing numbers of first home buyers being shut out of the housing market. And I would also like the Minister to answer my first question, which is why now?
Jamie Lee Ross.